and I didn't tell anybody at home where I was going. Literally, what the hell was I thinking? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Annie. Today I'm coming to you live. Okay, not live, I don't know when you're gonna watch this video. I am coming to you currently in a lockdown. We are in South Africa, so yeah, the government did make a statement a few days back that we would commence shutdown on Thursday at midnight, and it's Friday, so which means we are currently in lockdown. Did I say shutdown? A lockdown. So yeah, so seeing as though we are all in lockdown, we are all at home right now, social distancing, I thought, you know what, let's just have a little bit of fun on YouTube. So I'm going to release a lot of content because I literally have no plans and I have nowhere to go. So I think I teased this in my Q&A question, and it was a story time of when me and my friend almost went missing. It's really not funny. On a serious note, there's going to be times in this story when I'll be laughing and making light of the situation, and obviously it's because I'm now on the other side of the situation and nothing really serious happened to me or my friend, which I'm really grateful for. But in any other circumstances, the situation does not go in the favor of the person or the victim. Jeez, yo, we were victims. Yeah, it doesn't go in the favor of the victim. So in all seriousness, do look after yourselves when you go out with friends, when you go out to concerts, when you go out to bars, when you go out to clubs, when we will be able to do that, because right now we can't. Unless you're hosting a family club in your house, you know. The only club we are hosting in this house is the chess club or the puzzle club or the 30 seconds club. But yeah, when you do go out and you're out and about with friends and whatnot, just please make sure to be safe and do not be like me. Don't put yourselves in the situation that me and my friend put ourselves in. So yeah, I was teasing in my previous video that me and my friend almost went missing and we're almost on a wanted poster, and it's a story time. So I got my glass of wine here, and hold on, just looking at this glass made me so thirsty. This is actually the Classic Collection KWV Rosé. It's amazing. It's not too dry, and it's not too dry. It's smooth, and it's not sweet, but it's not sour. It's not on the sour end either. So it tastes like a Shiraz basically, but it's a rosé. Kudos to you, KWV. Okay, so let's get into the story. So this must have been, it was 2013. Okay, this is 2013 now. I'm fresh out of high school. This was about around September. I don't remember. I'll probably write it down. I'll tag it if I remember, like when this was, or I'll go check online when this concert was. But it was his Kaleidoscope Dream album. So he was doing a tour. I think it was a world tour for that. If anybody barges into the room, guys, it might be my 2-year-old. Everybody's home, like I said. I didn't mention it, but like I'm mentioning right now, everybody's home, so there's gonna be interruptions throughout the video. So yeah, this was Miguel's Kaleidoscope Dream. Guys, listen, that album, it has a how many drinks would it take? How many drinks, yo? How many drinks was that album with how many drinks? That's the one. Okay. And I was obsessed with Miguel. I was like, and the thing is, I didn't even know if I was gonna go or not, and because I didn't know who was going, so I was asking around and nobody was saying anything. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know what, whatever. Like, I'm probably not gonna go. So now it gets to the week of the concert. I'm at work. My friend texts me or she called me, whatever. I don't really remember. It was 2013. Okay, it's 2020. And she mentioned that her and another friend of ours was going to the concert. I'm like, if you guys are going, I'm going. Then let's go to the concert. So I'll go online, I check on CompuTicket, and all the tickets are sold out. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I have to go. So then I go on Gumtree. Gumtree is like a website where you can literally sell anything, you know. So this guy was selling concert tickets. Thank God it wasn't a scam, because we actually got scammed a few years later for Justin Bieber's concert. Like, we had sent the money and never got the ticket. The guy literally vanished. So now, cool. I go on CompuTicket, I see he's selling 2 tickets, perfect for me and my friend, because she didn't have one either. And so we had planned to meet him at the train station. So I live in Pretoria, so I took the train in Hatfield, and then the Gautrain in Hatfield, and then we're gonna get off at Park Station, and then meet him there, give him the money, get the tickets, and then go to the concert. Mind you, this is last minute plans. We don't even know how we're gonna get to the stadium. We don't know anything. We are literally being young, okay? Young, dumb, and spontaneous. Cool. So now we fast forward to Friday. Me and my friend meet up in Hatfield, like as discussed, and we catch the train together. And I'm excited because the day before I had tweeted, I tweeted to Miguel, I'm so excited, I can't wait to see you at the concert. And he had retweeted my tweet, guys. He had retweeted my tweet. So I was like, I'm gonna get a ticket and I'm gonna be in the golden circle. Like, when Miguel does this, I need to feel that sweat. Like, he must sweat on me. Like, that's how close I need to be at that concert. So cool. We get to Park Station. I meet up with the guy. I have a brief conversation with him. Obviously, I'm asking him why he's selling his ticket. Apparently, his girlfriend went away, was out of town, and he was not about to go to a Miguel concert without her. So he decided to sell them. The tickets were $900 each, and your girl was working. Your girl was making money. Your girl was bossed up, okay? Your girl had them randellas. So what did I do? I bought the tickets cash, okay? And then now we at Park Station. How are we gonna get to the concert? Luckily, at this train station, there are like cabs outside. Back then, I think there were meter taxis back then. There wasn't Uber and Taxify and all of that stuff. So getting around wasn't as leisurely, if that's a word, as it is now. So now we get in the cab and it drops us off at the stadium. It's the stadium that's in deep Joburg. I'll probably write it down and I'll put what you call it. I'll write it somewhere on the screen, man. It's close to the UJ Doornfontein campus, the one near Yeovil. That stadium over there. I think it had to be that stadium. If it's not, whatever. So, but it was in town. It was in Joburg town, okay? Joburg town. We are Pretoria girls, suburb girls, okay? We live in the burbs, okay? We went to town. We went to town. We get there, cool. We get in the line for the golden circle. We weren't too far from the entrance. We waited a couple of maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and they started letting people in. Mind you, Miguel was the headlining act, so he was going to perform later on in the night. And that's another thing, okay? We had never been to a concert before that. We didn't know anything about it. We didn't know what time it ended or what time the main act goes on, what time, how long it takes. Like, we didn't understand that, honestly, the concert might end like at midnight or at strange hours. So we get in the golden circle. There were some acts that I can remember. I remember Donald performed right before Miguel, but right before Donald it was Zex Bantwini. Oh man, Zex Bantwini had us shaking, bumping and grinding there in the golden circle. He is a class act. Like, he performed, his music is amazing, but live performance is on another level. And then they had Donald perform before Miguel because they had like a concert, an interview that week where they were kind of like squaring up, like, haha, we're gonna perform, let's see, may the best man win type of thing. Donald, honey. Miguel killed it. Okay, he killed him. But in all honesty, Donald did amazing as well. And I think he sang "Dinner Girl, You're Randy." I think that's when the song came out at that time. And Did he have someone on stage? I think he had someone on stage. I mean, he was saucy, okay? So was Zex though, but whatever. By the time Miguel got, I remember there was, when Zex Pantwini was performing, I was like, Agnes, the next song, you better stand still, because if you dance to one more song, you're gonna pass out. That's how much energy I was just expelling. Like, it was crazy. Like, I've never been to a concert. I mean, it was just so much energy, so much people around me. Like, it was amazing. And thank God I didn't lose anything that night, because you know, people be stealing things at events like this. People buy tickets to go steal phones and money and whatever. So cool. Miguel gets on stage and Lord! Guys, that brother's fine, guys. That brother is fine. Miguel gets on stage and his set was just nostalgia right now. I'm feeling nostalgic, but the performance was amazing. His whole set was just crazy amazing. It was fantastic. He took off his shirt, guys, yo, and I swear to God, there was one song that I was singing and he saw me singing. He looked at me, guys. I'm not lying, like, I'm not being a crazy fan, but Miguel looked at me as I was singing and he smiled because I was right in front. And when Miguel got on stage, all of a sudden I'm looking around and I can see some people that I didn't see in the beginning. So are you people just gonna push yourselves to the front? You know, all this time you guys were chilling in the back. Now that Miguel's on stage, y'all want to push yourselves in the front. So anyways, by the time Miguel is on stage, the golden circle is just pandemonium. And people are just pushing and shoving. And I just, there was always motion. It was like a wave. Where the wave goes, you go. Okay? So fine, Miguel performs his set. He says goodnight. I think, what was it? Mini Dlamini was actually the hostess for the night. She looked amazing. She was wearing some leather number. They're slaying, honey, with the body. Yeah, so Miguel performs. Now the concert is over. We had spoken to our other friend that was there earlier. She said she could have left with another friend that we were all her friend that we were all hanging, her colleague at work or something. They all work together, them three. So I thought that maybe we could ask for her friend to get us a lift home. So now the concert is over. Me and my friend, I'm gonna call her Vanessa. Me and Vanessa are chilling in the golden circle. It's clearing out and we're like, whoa, snap. The concert is over. Actually, how are we getting home? I think it was around 11:30 in the night. We're in Joburg town. We live in Pretoria. I live in Pretoria on the one end and she lives on the other end. I would say she lives about 20 minutes away from me. It's not that far, but we don't live in the same place. And I didn't tell anybody at home where I was going. Literally, what the hell was I thinking? I didn't tell anybody where I was going, what time I was going back home. Nobody knew that, yo, the way I was just spontaneous with the whole thing was so crazy and stupid and childish. Nobody knew where I was. We were stranded at the stadium in Joburg town and two girls. What are we gonna do? There are no cabs. And it's packed because everybody's trying to leave the stadium. There's cars parked everywhere. How do you even begin to look for a cab? You know? Because back then, like I said, there was no Taxify, there was no Uber. We were stranded. Cool. We start heading out. We tried to find our friend, gone. I feel like, I swear to God, till today, I feel like she just left us. She knew we needed a lift. She got into her car with her friend, with her friend's mom or whatever, and they left us. Because I feel like they just left as soon as the concert ended to avoid us asking them for a lift, which is whack. So anyways, now we're stranded and we have no idea how we're going to go home. Cool. This is where it gets sketchy. So these two guys approach us and I don't know how the conversation started. We started talking to them. We started talking to them and then my son is making a racket right now. So I don't know how we started talking, but we started talking. And then we had all decided to go to the after party. The after party was in Johannesburg, but actually it was at a better place in town. It's called Rosebank. It was at a club. I forgot what the name of the club was because it's now closed. But everybody knows where Kong is. It was the club at the bottom floor. Kong is on the second floor. I forgot the name of the club is because the name of the club that's currently there is not the name of the club that was there back then. So I don't know if it's a different owner or they just changed the name or whatever, but yeah, we decided to go to Rosebank. So we get in the car with these two guys that we've never met in our lives. That's our first time seeing them ever. And cool, we get in the car and me and my friend are sitting in the back. I'm sitting here so I can see the driver and she can see the passenger. Okay, obviously it's a concert. They sell alcohol at the concerts. Okay, they had been drinking, but did we notice that in the beginning? No, we didn't. We get in the car and my friend is like a little mouse. I'm like the big mouse. I'm the big mouse. So my friend says, she's like, Agnes, I'm so scared. I'm like, dude, chill, I got this. So we are driving to Rosebank. Supposedly, we don't know them. They could have been taking us to our graves. Literally. We're driving to Rosebank. Now that I'm an experienced driver and I know the area because years after I ended up going to university in that area, I now know we're driving. We were not on the highway. We were driving through Houghton. You get the highway and then you get the street that's in Houghton that also heads towards Sandton and Rosebank in that area. So we're heading towards there. And as we're driving, every 5 minutes I kept asking him, where are we now? Where are we now? Okay, so where are we now? They're calling you. Close the door. So I keep asking him, where are we now? Where are we now? Because I need to know where we are, and I need him to understand that if you even try to go anywhere that is not on the way to the after party, nigga, I'm gonna know. So yeah, we get to Rosebank and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, thank God these guys didn't kidnap us. We're in Rosebank. Peoples are here. So what I did is, I'm not going to go into the club with you and then you're not going to pay for my drinks and think that now because you bought me drinks and whatever, you are somebody or I owe you anything, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool. I knew where the ATM were. I went to the ATM because I had just got paid, honey. I had just got paid. So we stopped at the ATM. I think I withdrew 900 rand. And then we get to the club and they give us a little bit of lip because you weren't really dressed like we're going to the club. They want you to wear heels and dresses and look all cute and stuff. We had just come from a concert. We were wearing sneakers and jeans and whatever. They're like, okay, we get it. You guys come straight from the concert, but next time please dress in this manner. Cool. Yeah? But next time dress in this manner and so on and so forth. We're like, okay, awesome. And then they're like, okay, so it's an event, it's Miguel's after party, you guys need to pay for entrance. The entrance was 250 bucks. Yeah, the entrance was 250 bucks. So like I said, I had withdrawn 900 rand, so I paid for me and my friend's entrance, and then we went inside. So we go inside the club now, and then there is the front desk. So they ask now for everybody to give in their jackets and any jerseys or whatever that they may have. So the one of the guys had a jacket. He checked his jacket in at the door, and then we go into the club now. We go into the club, we go to the bar, and then I get me and my friends, I think, what did we drink? Southern Comfort and Lime. That was my drink back then. I loved Southern Comfort and Lime. So I got us Southern Comfort and Lime, and then I think that's what we had for the rest of the night. So I'm happy. I'm at the after party. I'm safe. I know the area where we are at. I've got my money. I can buy my drinks. There's ATMs. If we need to catch cabs, there are cabs now. They're outside the club. So I'm comfortable. I'm having a good time. Miguel and these people come in. Woo, they come in. They're in a VIP. They put them in a VIP section where when he's standing up, like you can like literally, that club wasn't that big, so Miguel was literally, he was right there. He was there, okay? If I said, yo, Miguel, and the music was off, he was gonna be able to hear me. So, and the club wasn't that full either. So people didn't really go to the after party. Fine, now, so now, what is going on?
A few moments later.
Welcome back to my story time. My son was trying to come into, I don't know if you heard the commotion outside my door, but they were trying to stop him from entering the premises. So I decided to just pause and go and calm him down and bribe him with a little candy or something, you know. Okay, so now we're in the club, we're partying. Miguel walks in with his people. The girls, you know, the club had these girls that would just dance on like these little, what are they called? Podiums? They would just stand on low platforms, yeah, platforms and dance. Then they play, I remember they playing Let My Love Adorn You. And then those bottles, and then the light is just going out. Like, oh snap! It was lit. Okay, now we're partying, we're having a good time. Yo, let me tell you, these guys got wasted. Like, he was done. He was not finished, he was done. Yo, homie was depleted. Like, he didn't even know whether he was coming or he was going. Like, he didn't know whether he was at the back or the front or the top or the bottom. He was just completely comatose. But he was still walking. He was dead man walking. Like, for real, he was so finished. But the amount of beers they had in the club was no way enough to get you to that point. I don't know what they had at the concert stadium, but they were depleted. Okay, so drunk, and it got to a point where wherever me and my friend would go, they would follow us. And they started telling guys that, yo, these are our girlfriends. They started telling people that these are our girlfriends, don't talk to them, leave them alone. Hi, Kaden. Mommy's busy. Go sit with Matty, please.
Come, Kaden.
Go and sit with Matty. Yeah, so they were telling people, yo, these are our girlfriends, don't talk to them, you know. And I'm like, when did we become your girls? Like, was it before or after the last drink you had? Because you must be out your mind. I know you lying. I know you lying. You must be lying. You are definitely lying. I am not your girl. And then, yeah, it started, the situation, woo, you know when it just goes from 0 to 100 real quick? That literally, in that hour, was just an escalation and escalation and escalation and escalation. It started with them telling people not to talk to us, not to look at us, because we are their girlfriends. Then it escalated to them just following us everywhere we went in the club, because I decided, me and my friend, like, I told them, like, stop telling people I'm your girlfriend. I'm not. We don't know you. So from this moment forward, leave us alone. I paid for our entrance to the club. I paid for our drinks. Thank you for the lift. Do you want gas money? Because I can reimburse you the gas money. Guys, my son just tumbled and fell. Well, he fell off the bed like an acrobat. So I just had to sort that out. Yeah, so do you want gas money? Like, I can reimburse you your gas money, but leave us alone, sir. You are doing the most. You are doing too much. You really are trying, okay, to freak me out, because I was starting to get really scared. Okay, so now it gets to the point where this man is asking me for his jacket. His jacket that he checked in the front when we entered the club. I don't have your jacket at all. So now he goes to the front, he gets his jacket. His friend gets his jacket, he puts it on. 20 minutes later, he comes, he asks me for his jacket. I'm like, your friend is standing right next to you. And he's wearing your jacket. I don't have your jacket. I'm just like, yo, are you on drugs? Now thinking back, that was just not alcohol that they had. Like, I've been wasted. I did not behave like that. I knew where my things were, okay? I knew where my things were. Your friend is standing right next to you and he's wearing your jacket and you're coming to ask me for your jacket? Sir. You doing too much. You crazy. You need to go have a tall glass of water. Maybe 3 tall glasses of water because you're drunk. Like, you're done. You're depleted. Fine. So now me and my friend are moving around the club trying to avoid them, okay? There was an incident, there was a moment where we tried to walk out of the club and then he started following us out. I'm like, yo! I was like a Nigerian woman in those movies, like Chineke. I was like, you will be dying. He keeps following us out. Like, this guy will not leave us alone. Like, it's like we were his property. Literally, he was like a pimp. And he's watching to see where we're going. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was scary. But I was like the big mouth. So I had to make sure that my friend was calm and that she was okay because she was really freaking out. It's not funny, but yo, she was really freaking out. She's like, yo, listen, we're gonna die. Like, these guys just won't leave us alone. Like, on a serious note, he was stalking us in that club. Like, we would walk around and
1 eternity later.
Okay guys, welcome back. Sorry, today's so eventful. My light actually passed away. So I've been charging it for the past 30 minutes. Yeah, so like I said, the situation just kept escalating and got to the point where there is no way we're gonna leave that club without being followed out, okay? So we actually went and told the bouncer and all the waiters that these guys are following us. They don't want to leave us alone. They're telling people where their girlfriends, and we're scared at this point. So the waiters, shout out. I actually remember the name of the club. The name of the club was Hush Nightclub. So those waiters at the Hush Nightclub looked after us. They actually opened up a section for us and we sat there the whole time. So we were sitting there the whole time and those guys never left. Guys, how freaking creepy is that? Like, they didn't leave. We were there. They were doing their thing, drinking, and we were sitting in our section, basically avoiding them the whole time. And that creepy one was still watching us. He's actually the one that drove the car. So now we get to the point where the club is closing and they're still there. They are still there. So now everybody is getting ushered out of the club, all the waiters, the bouncers, and now the owner comes out. And now we had to tell him what's going on. I don't know if it was the owner or the manager or whatever. So we tell him that these guys are literally stalking us in the club. They don't want to leave us alone, right? So when we get outside, they tell them to leave. And let me tell you how that guy was so pissed off when they told him to go. I think he even went, and then he like walked away. Like, his face, he looked like the devil. He was like a demon, I swear. Like, he was so angry. It's like they took his possession from him. Like, he was leaving without his possession. Like, they like told him to, it's like somebody told him to, yo, this car is mine, leave it here. That's how angry he was. Even though like we never met them in our lives, we've never known them. I bought our drinks the whole night. I paid for our entrance into the club, $2.50 each. Okay, like literally you did nothing besides take us there. Like, if you wanted gas money back, like, he should have asked for something, but he clearly didn't want gas money. He thought that because he took us there, like, we belong to him. That's crazy. Like, pimp mentality, yo. Pimp mentality. Now we're standing outside the club. We still don't know how the hell we're getting home, because now we're in Joburg and we live in Pretoria. the owner of the club had a thing for my friend. She's a cute little young yellow bone ting, you know? Yellow bone ting, man. She fine, okay? He had a thing for my friend. I saw them talking there. They exchanged numbers. I was minding my own business. Okay, just standing over there, minding my own business. But my eyes, I was peeping what was going on, obviously the situation. So he gave her $500. He took her number. They exchanged numbers, and then he gave us $500 to actually take a cab back to Pretoria, which I'm so grateful for, because actually, even if he didn't give us money, young girl had money, okay? I was just gonna go to the ATM and withdraw and find the cab or something. But anyways, thank you, sir, for giving us the cash money. So we take the cab ride back home. I get dropped home first, and then I tell her to please text me when the cab driver drops her back home, and she never did. No, for real, I haven't seen her since that night.
1 hour later.
I'm not lying. I haven't seen her since that night. She's like, yo, I'm never hanging out with that girl Agnes. I almost died.
2 hours later.
Oh, I'm crying. So the cab driver drives me home. Now, like I said, I didn't tell anybody where I was. I'm Congolese. I stayed out the whole night. Nobody knows where I was. Yo, I'm dead. I'm finished and I'm done. So there's this box outside that it's like an electricity box outside the gate. So I checked if the electric fence was off, because we have an electric fence and like an alarm system. So I jumped on the box, and then the electric fence was off. So I like jumped over the over the wire of the fence, and the tree is low. So as I was climbing over, it was going. I think that's what woke the people up in the house. So I'm thinking, woo! I just made it in. Nobody knows. I'm back home. As I'm opening the door to get in, Pops is coming down the stairs. I'm like, oh my gosh! I'm like, death is upon me. But in all honesty, I got an earful, and he had every right to, because I literally vanished. So it was along the lines of, he knows I'm working. That doesn't mean I can just vanish and do what I want. Like, it's dangerous out there and stuff like that. And I just sat there and I was just shaking my head. I just wanted to go to bed, because by the time I think it was 8 a.m. It was 8 a.m. So yeah, he told me what he needs to tell me, and the whole time I was just like, if only you knew what I just went through. Like, I went through a lot. Like, I've really been through a lot. So yeah, he finished chewing my ear off, went to my room. I got into my blankets, and I was just thinking of the concert and how much fun I had and everything. You know, I just let go of the whole situation of the being stalked in the club and so on and so forth. But besides that, I had an amazing time at the concert. But like I said, guys, don't be like me. Like, literally, it could have gone the other way. They could have driven us somewhere else. We could have never gone to the after party. Or we could have walked out of the club and they could have followed us and done something to us, you know. Like, it's very dangerous, the situation that we put ourselves in. And I would advise you to not do that. Always have a plan A, B, and C of how you're getting to and from someplace, and always tell people where you're going, you know. And yeah, you know, we survived. We survived the situation, you know. But yeah, that's my story time of how we almost went missing after Miguel's concert, and how we were stalked in the club, you know, by some crazed lunatics. And guys, listen, please be safe wherever you are in all over the world. Peace and love. Please be safe. Pray to whatever God you pray to every day, and just listen to all the precautions that they've put in place for us, because it's for our own good. And that is my story time. If you have a crazy date story that you want to tell me about, or a crazy situation that happened to you that you want to tell me about, in my description box I have put my email address there. Email me, honey, and I will not, you know what, you can tell me your name if you want me to, or you can give me an alias, or you can just opt to stay anonymous. But let's share these stories. Let's have some laughter during these very difficult times. And if you don't want to send me via email, you can just tell me your story in the comment section below. You know, let's chop it up. Let's have some good time. Let's make light of the horrible situation we're currently in. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, okay, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you're notified when your girl Annie posts another video. And of course, share this video if you care, okay? And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Cheers. Hi my loves, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you're notified when I post a brand new video.